The House of Representatives is calling on President Bola Tinubu to order an immediate rescue operation for 10 church worshippers abducted on Sunday in Ejiba, Yagba West local government area of Kogi State. Raising the alarm on the floor of the House, Honorable Leki Abejide, who represents the Yagba Federal Constituency, warned that kidnappers have turned the Kaba Egbe Road into a haunting ground, blaming the recurring attacks on the road's deplorable condition. According to him, the 70-kilometer stretch has become a death trap, and he urged both the federal authorities and major cement manufacturers operating in the area to intervene urgently and rehabilitate the route before more lives are endangered.
Among the factors fueling the insecurity and kidnapping, especially in that area, is the deplorable condition of Kaba to Egbe Road, which makes it easy for the terrorists to waylay commuters and abduct them. In most parts of the roads, the leg is faster than a motor vehicle.
Still at plenary, lawmakers renewed the demand for the full enforcement of the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Prohibition Act. The motion, sponsored by Lagos State lawmakers Okejo Onuakalusi and Dawodu Bashir, received strong backing from Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, as well as Minority Leader Kingsley Chinda, represented by Honorable Solomon Ball. They argue that despite being signed into law years ago, the act remains largely ignored, leaving millions of Nigerians with disabilities to navigate a country that still treats accessibility as an afterthought.
System discrimination in employment, including low wages and representation in informal sector, social protection system that is uneven, inadequate, and frequently excludes persons with disability, especially those in informal sector. Experiences of denial of dignity, autonomy, and agency within the care and support. The House is concerned that these challenges undermine the three core pillars of social development: poverty eradication, productivity, employment, and decent work, and social integration, which are interrelated and require a deliberate enabling environment to achieve a meaningful result.
House of Representatives views the economic exclusion of persons with disabilities not just as a human rights violation, but according to you, several engagements that we have as economic sabotage to this nation. And we cannot realistically aim to grow Nigeria's GDP or build a resilient economy while systematically locking out millions of capable, driven, and valuable citizens from the workforce.
The Speaker, respecting the need to take along disabled in our society. We have nothing against that at all. We support empowering them, uplifting them, and giving them the rightful place in society. And by the way, Mr. Speaker, we're not minority, we're majority here.
In another development, the House turned its attention to what may be an emerging environmental disaster. Ogun lawmaker Adeshola Elegbeji called for an urgent investigation into alleged severe lead poisoning affecting residents of Ogijo, Ikene, and part of Remo. He warned that the situation, if confirmed, could pose a serious public health crisis.
Aware that this crisis has attracted intense international scrutiny and condemnation from leading global health organizations, environmental advocacy groups, and prominent foreign media, notably the New York Times through its widely circulated investigative documentary, The Examination, many of which have openly questioned Nigeria's commitment and capacity to enforce its own environmental and public health laws.
Meanwhile, with the 2027 general elections inching closer, the House is tightening its focus on electoral reforms. The Committee on Electoral Matters, chaired by Honorable Bayo Balogun, has submitted its report, moving the nation one step closer to a new electoral act expected to shape Nigeria's next major political contest.